Okay, so Chrysler owns Dodge, Fiat owns Maserati, BMW owns Rolls-Royce, and Volkswagen owns Porsche, but Porsche also owns Volkswagen. How is that possible, you ask? It's a bit complicated, but we'll explain everything, so let's get to work. Now let's slam on the brakes and reverse back to the past. It's 1937 and Volkswagen is born as a pet project, thanks to a certain mustached fellow with big dreams. He envisioned a car in every German garage, and thus, Volkswagen was conceived. But history threw in some plot twists. World War II, governmental remixes, and suddenly, Volkswagen found itself in the clutches of the West German government in 1945. It's like a reality show where contestants keep swapping partners on the dance floor. Fast forward to the groovy 60s. Volkswagen decides it's time to go public, but they're not about to let just anyone take the driver's seat. They pull a move that would make a magician jealous. They introduce the Volkswagen Act. This act says, hey, if you want to make major decisions, you need 80% consensus. And guess what? The German government retains a 20.2% stake, just to spice things up like adding jalapenos to a burger. But wait, here comes the sports car sensation, Porsche. Ferdinand Porsche, the genius behind the iconic Beetle, decides to launch his own car brand, aptly named Porsche AG because when you're that brilliant, you name things after yourself. But Porsche had a soft spot for Volkswagen. They shared parts like childhood friends swapping toys. By the 60s, Porsche gets trigger-happy with those Volkswagen shares. Their grand plan? Snatch up 75% of Volkswagen and call the shots. But oh no, thanks to the tricky Volkswagen Act, even if they reach 75%, they still wouldn't have total control, thanks to the government's 20.2% slice of the pie. It's like trying to win a game of chess when your opponent keeps changing the rules. But hold on to your gear shifts because here's where the plot becomes more convoluted than a soap opera love triangle. Porsche finds itself drowning in debt from buying up all those Volkswagen shares. So they put on their thinking caps and say, hey, let's sell Porsche AG, the car-making company we bought, back to Volkswagen to pay off our debt. It's like trying to pay off your credit card bill by taking out another credit card. And just when you thought the drama had reached its peak, in strolls the European Union like the unexpected guest at the family reunion saying, hey, that Volkswagen law? Not cool. They toss it out like a magician pulling a rabbit from a hat. So, Porsche SE, the holding company that owned Porsche AG and a big chunk of Volkswagen, suddenly becomes the big boss at Volkswagen. Meanwhile, Volkswagen still holds onto Porsche AG like a collector with a prized possession. So, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, car enthusiasts and comedy aficionados. Porsche owns Volkswagen and Volkswagen owns Porsche. It's like a corporate sitcom where the characters can't agree on who's in charge, and we're all just sitting back, eating popcorn, and watching this corporate roller coaster that defies logic, reason, and the laws of physics.